Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back for my post-market wrap-up on this lovely day. Yes, lovely day. Monday, April 16th, 2018. Epic. Epic! And I can't stress that word enough. I'm referring to the bond market. Again, people, I hope you are paying attention to the bond market action. As a matter of fact, we're going to play a little game, you and me. A very specific pattern just developed on the chart with regard to the bond market that is on my website. Let's see how many of you can recognize what it is. And just post here what you think that, or what you believe that pattern is. I mean, it's like in your freaking face. Let's go over it just real quick. I'm not going to tell you what the pattern is. I want you to tell me what it is. So this morning, when I did my video, epic sell-off on the bond market. I told all of you I did not like it, and I even said, watch, they're going to prop it up. They're not going to allow it to drop. Well, you have to laugh. To say the least, that is exactly what they did. Unbelievable. Epic bond buying. Really, please, I want to hear from you. Go look at the chart on my website. There is a link in the description of this video, right side of the page, under the chat room. You'll see all the red that just bled off. That's the bond market. Then you see a whole bunch of buying. I mean, it's incredible. And then a particular thing happened, and all together there, I mean, it's right in your face. A very classic pattern has developed. So the game is, number one, tell me what that pattern is. Number two, what does it mean? What does it mean? Or what should it mean in a real market? Again, they can do whatever they want with the bond market. Obviously, they're in there, they're buying it, they're doing whatever they can to not allow the largest aspect of the market, that is the bond market, to do its one and only job, and that is to determine fair value. Won't happen. It's not in this fantasy land, twisted, distorted reality that we are in. So stocks put on nice gains today, and a lot of this was because of that propping up of the bond market, no doubt about it. As a matter of fact, interestingly enough, when they started propping up those bonds, stocks were up much higher than they ended the day. So you can imagine, and I'm just going to say this again, the game here is just more rigging, more propping up, more fakery across the spectrum of asset classes. Now, the dollar. I want you to think about this. The dollar could not recover today, and I think it's going to bleed off further. The dollar is done. President Trump wants a weak dollar, despite whatever may come out of that man's mouth. I can promise you, he does not want the dollar strong for a multitude of reasons. That means you will be paying more for everything. So whatever benefit you might have gotten from these tax cuts, well, you could just light them on fire. Because I can promise you that President Trump will make sure that the dollar not only stays weak, but gets even weaker. And that will boost stock prices as well. Because again, why? Exactly, you're so smart. A weaker dollar means that everything will inflate in their price, even shares of stock. And that is the illusion that must be kept real in this environment of fakeness. Is that even a word, fakeness? Maybe it is. I don't know. Tell me if it is or not. All right. So that's where we are now, people. The biggest gag that's being played on you and I right now is this bond market action. It's just, I always say it, it's off the freaking Richter scale, and today really took it to a new level. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. I will read these comments, and I'm looking so forward to seeing how many of you recognize that pattern on the bond market chart there. Look, if you get it wrong, it don't matter. This is just a little fun game. Just Look, if you've never looked at a chart before, go have a look at that and tell me what you think it even looks like. Say, Greg, it looks like this. And for you chartists out there, if it doesn't pop out at you so hard that you're like, it almost knocks you over, I won't believe it. All right, with that said, I'm going to let you all go. Looking forward to the comments, and I will see you in the morning. Over and out.